Summary of Misbehaving, The Making of Behavioral Economics by Richard H. Thaler. Overview. Misbehaving is a foundational text in behavioral economics by Richard H. Thaler, who combines insights from psychology and economics to explain why people often act in ways that contradict traditional economic theories. Thaler argues that human behavior is not always rational and is influenced by various cognitive biases, social factors, and contextual cues. Key concepts. Behavioral anomalies. Thaler discusses numerous examples of how people deviate from rational behavior, including loss aversion. People prefer to avoid losses more than they like acquiring equivalent gains. This principle is central to understanding decision-making under risk. Mental accounting. Individuals categorize their money into different accounts, e.g., vacation fund, savings, and treat them differently, which can lead to irrational decisions. Endowment effect. People ascribe more value to items merely because they own them, leading to suboptimal selling and buying behaviors. Nudge theory. One of Thaler's significant contributions is the idea of nudging, structuring choices in a way that can help people make better decisions without restricting their freedom. For example, changing the default option in retirement savings plans can significantly increase participation rates. The role of context. Thaler emphasizes that the context in which choices are made can significantly influence outcomes. Factors such as framing, timing, and environment can alter how options are perceived and chosen. The importance of social norms. Social influences play a critical role in decision-making. Thaler discusses how people often look to others when making choices, and this can lead to both positive and negative outcomes. Integration of psychology and economics. The book chronicles Thaler's journey and the evolution of behavioral economics, highlighting the resistance from traditional economists and the gradual acceptance of behavioral insights into mainstream economic thought. Field experiments. Thaler illustrates his points with various field experiments that demonstrate how subtle changes in the way choices are presented can lead to significant changes in behavior. Implementation of core principles. Designing choices. Use defaults. Set beneficial options as defaults. For example, in organizational settings, make retirement savings plans opt-out instead of opt-in. Simplify options. Reduce complexity in decision-making by limiting choices or presenting information clearly. Creating incentives. Incorporate rewards. Implement reward systems for desirable behaviors, like offering bonuses for employees who meet savings goals. Leverage loss aversion. Frame decisions to highlight potential losses associated with inaction, making the costs of not choosing more salient. Enhancing awareness. Educate about biases. Provide training or workshops that help individuals recognize their cognitive biases and how these affect their decisions. Use mental accounting wisely. Encourage people to track their finances in ways that promote better decision-making, such as budgeting for specific goals. Utilizing social proof. Promote positive norms. Share success stories and statistics about how others are making beneficial choices, e.g., 75% of your peers are saving for retirement. Encourage group participation. Create environments where decisions are made in groups, fostering social accountability and support. Experimentation and feedback. Conduct field experiments. Test nudges and interventions in real-world settings to see which strategies are most effective in changing behavior. Solicit feedback. Regularly gather feedback on the effectiveness of implemented changes and be willing to adjust based on what works. By applying these principles, individuals and organizations can harness the insights from Thaler's work to foster better decision-making and improve outcomes in various areas, from personal finance to public policy.